Hi, everybody. I have some breaking news, and it's a bit heavy. Elon Musk maybe wants to tell you this, but he can't because he has contracts with the US government. We'll get to this later. SpaceX. The rest of the world is looking at us. Top-down structures are falling. Secrets are becoming exposed. The programming that makes us blind to things that are in plain sight. So let's see if this complaint that I found, it is the missing Epstein file, the one. This might be jarring and raise a lot of questions for you. I reviewed a lot of information that Elon Musk couldn't tell us because of his contracts with SpaceX. I'm presenting this information. I don't know why, except for that I'm supposed to. I don't have any fear. As crazy as it may be, we oftentimes do not do things because of, like President Trump the other day, yelling at that reporter. He asked about the Epstein case, and Trump's response was very much early 20th century, considering his parents and his upbringing. How dare you ask that, you dumbass? How dare you? Like, is that what you're really doing? Put yourself in that reporter's shoes for a few minutes. I did. That was horrifying. What we say to people can be very, very damaging. Tying them up and raping them is really bad too. I want you to see how easy it was. And if it's gone, then we'll just pause and I'll figure out what's next. Pam Bondi, I think her files that she handed out were file responses and petitions for protective orders on information like Jeffrey Epstein's financials and appointment of counsel, your lawyer, things like that. So there's a lot that happens and it all gets documented in the docket and a lot of it is fluff. It's not very meaningful. Well, I don't know if somebody was just waiting for me to find this. I do have another indictment here after that's going to explain how the Russians got into the United States and started infiltrating our social media system. Maybe that people's eyes are waking up a little. You might be open to hearing this now because it makes sense, but you have to be open to trusting your own instincts and doing your own research, being curious and following your passions. I know, I digress. I'm really good at avoiding the topic at hand, which is holy effing F. Innocent until proven guilty in a court of law, or, they're innocent until they show up dead in their jail cell. Suicide, assisted suicide. If I die and it looks like a suicide, let me tell you, I did not die by suicide. Hell to the L, no. Okay, so I'm in. Dun, dun, dun. In plain sight. Jane Doe, this is for you. I have a feeling that, I don't know if it's going to be here. Because that's what we're looking for. Epstein files. Maxwell, I went through her case files as well. She did not get prosecuted with any flight logs or property logs from Epstein's estates, or there's no little black book. Jeffrey had just gone to jail. The original complaint, the original indictment was likely redid. Holy crap, I'm avoiding this. Let's just go ahead and hit search. I'm a little terrified now, but I'm working through it. Just keeping it real. So I just actually went here uh-oh. Cases over here. It's stopping me. Okay, so let's do this again. Epstein, Jeffrey as defendant, search, Doe versus Epstein. That's the Florida case. I have that printed. That's not it though. Oh, look, here it is. Southern District of New York filed twice. So this particular case was voluntarily dismissed without prejudice, which means the two victims that came forward without prejudice means that they can refile. Just look. View a document. I think for the hell of it, I just put in 5 to see what would come up. Maybe it was 1 or 2. I have to use the bathroom. Summons in a civil case. Trump and Epstein, Jane Doe versus A lawsuit's been filed against you. So it was originally dismissed and then it was refiled with a tiny modification a few days later, and then it was dismissed again without prejudice. So let's go back and let's just go, yeah, document 1 on case 4642. Oh my gosh. I'm on a yoga ball. Download. View. Oh my God, I gotta pee. I want to go ahead and let you guys look at that for a minute while I go use the bathroom. Did you wash your hands? Yes, I did, a little bit, mostly. Okay, so yeah, check that out, huh? It's really bad, and this is for adults only. If there's children in the room, I would definitely talk to them, you know, about body safety. It all connects back to mental health. Yeah. Make New York great again. Make America great again. Newsflash, we've always been awesome. Complaint for rape, sexual misconduct, criminal sexual acts, sexual abuse, forcible touching, assault, battery, intentional and reckless infliction of emotional distress, duress, false imprisonment, and defamation. And what this girl claims, and this is what got Ghislaine Maxwell prosecuted, because she didn't have flight records and phone records and property records. She really didn't have much witness testimony either outside of the victims. She got convicted, rightfully so. And this one of these victims I can connect to multiple cases, not for herself, but for all of us women. This is bad. It's really bad. Immediately following the rape, defendant Trump threatened the plaintiff. Epstein forced himself upon the plaintiff and proceeded to rape her anally and vaginally, despite her loud pleas to stop. This was witnessed. No! This is not going away. So what are we going to do about it? Hey, Pam, I helped you do your job. No offense. And the other one, Carolyn Levitt, who wears the cross. This is all family and healing work that can be done if we're willing to face darkness, you know, instead of turning a blind eye and like, oh, I didn't see that, you know. I get it. We've been programmed to do that, but now we're awake. If you aren't awake, maybe this video will wake you up. Very deep healing from the womb level for men too. Men, you have gone through it, okay? I get it, and I'm so sorry. Now let's heal together and put a stop to the wars and start working on cleaning up Earth, holding each other accountable, and having a safe, healthy place to live. I love the idea about Mars, but I actually hate that idea. And that stems from a fear of running out. Earth is abundant. There's plenty here. We don't need to go to Mars unless somebody's planning a war. You know what I mean? There are secret societies that worked for Nazi Germany. You know, some people that still hold on to wanting power from others because they really can't, like, you know, if they're sociopaths and stuff, they really don't find a way to feel okay or whole or settled unless they can inflict pain and have power over people. That's narcissism in the interpersonal relationships. The manipulation, it is very hard to see sometimes. I'm gonna stop now. Okay, good luck, Trump and Bondi. If you want to clear your desk, I'll be there soon. Shout out to the USS Maryland, fighting Mary, go Navy, hoo-yah! I'm so proud of him, my 9/11 baby. So fucking brave. I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. Again, if I end up unalived, it was not me, I swear.